So I've been reading the fabric directions for New Look 6546. I want to make the kimono, and it is calling for woven fabrics such as challis, crepe, and silky types. I don't have any of those types of fabric, but I do have some knit. I just finished cutting out the pieces for New Look 6546, the kimono. You can see it has a contrasting band that goes around the front of the garment. I just cut everything out in the same fabric color, so it's just going to be one solid color, which is going to be this gray knit, which is a stable knit that I purchased from Joann Fabrics. There are 5 pattern pieces that have to be cut out. There are 3 pieces for the band and then 2 pieces for the main body of the garment. There are gathers in the back of the kimono, and then you have this back seam here. I decided to just cut my back piece on the fold to eliminate the back seam. I folded the pattern back 5/8 of an inch and then put the pattern on the edge of the fold all the way down. The pattern does come in sizes extra small to extra large, and I cut out an extra small. I have some knit interfacing, and I'm going to be interfacing 2 of the front band pieces, 1 of the neck band pieces, and then 1 of the lower band pieces. I have the 2 front pieces placed on top of the back piece, and I did put the gathering stitches in here, or the basting stitches, so that I can pull these stitches and make them gather. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch this section here and do the same on this side and stitch this area here. This is folded in a little bit, but yeah, like that. And then remember, if I had not cut this on the fold, there would be a seam down the middle. This pattern is rated as easy, and I don't think it's going to take very long since there aren't that many pattern pieces. And I did change the serger thread in my serger. It was black and brown, I believe, and green. It was darker colors, and I just changed it to all white. So I'm going to try to do most of the seams on the serger, and I feel like that will also help the project come together a little more quickly. I'm not in a rush, but I'm just saying when I use my serger, it does seem to speed things up a little bit because I can get more stitches done at one time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is use my serger, because I can go fast on that thing. When I push that pedal, it's like, woo, it just takes off. I love using a lot of pins. Let me put one more. Next, I'm going to stitch this opening here closed on that side as well as over here on this side. Here's the garment hanging up. I just put it here while I worked on the bands, but I think I'm really liking the way that it's turning out so far. These are the bands that are interfaced, and these are the bands that are not interfaced. They are going to be attached and put together in the same way. So you have your neck band up here, and that is attached to the front bands, and then this is the lower band. So it's going to be just one big loop all sewn together. Make sure that your notches are on the outside these two here instead of on the inside, and that's how you know you have the band placed correctly. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stitch these seams together, and then I can attach this to the garment. When you're attaching your lower band to the other bands, you just want to make sure your notches are down here at the bottom instead of up here at the top. And then you'll stitch this together and stitch that together on both sets of bands. The interfaced band pieces are all stitched together, and then I stitched a 1/2 inch away from the notched edge all around the band, and then I pulled up the back gathering stitches, and now I can go ahead and attach the band pieces to the garment. I have the band pinned all around the garment, so now I'm going to go ahead and stitch it on, and everything fit with no problems. The remaining band pieces are put together, and then the notch edge is folded up, and now I'm going to put right sides together and attach this band to this band all the way around the garment. The band is stitched to the garment, and now I just need to secure the folded edge to the garment by stitching along the outside of the garment all the way around, and then hem the sleeves, and I'll be done. Here is the finished look of the kimono, and I love that you can make it in a knit or a woven. The sleeves could be a little longer, but I did know that they were short when I looked at the pattern, so I'm okay with it. But if you want them to be longer, that's something to keep in mind. And I have another outfit planned for this kimono, so I'll show you that next. I have the kimono paired with McCall's 71.98. So when I bought this fabric, I bought enough to make these pants. This hoodie is a Vogue hoodie, and then I have, of course, the kimono on. And all three of these pieces are easy. Here's the hoodie with just the pants. I absolutely love this knit pants pattern. I've made it so many times. This pattern has become my go-to knit pants pattern. So when I want some knit pants, these are usually the pants that I make. But yeah, I like these two together. So that's another styling option. And then I'll show you one more. I just took the white hoodie off and I put on this black zip-up hoodie. This black zip-up hoodie is from the Gap, and I really like this with these two pieces. So I can see myself wearing this with some different Converse, maybe some black Converse, some black and white Converse, or white Converse. But yes, here is another option. I've been out all day running errands. I decided to stop at the mall. I went to the Converse store because if you don't know, I'm a little obsessed with Converse. I love them so much. I have quite a few pair, different colors. I don't have a pair like this though, so I had to get these. All right, so they look like boots. They're these long, flat Converse shoes, or I don't know if you would call them boots or not, but they have a zipper in the back, and then they lace up in the front. So once they're laced up, you can just get in and out of them through the back. But I love these, and I like that they're not really boots, because whenever I have boots, I always feel compelled to wear them only in the winter or fall. But I feel like with these being canvas, I can wear these in any season. I don't know if I would want to wear them when it's super hot, but maybe springtime they'll be okay. And I feel like I can wear them with like many different things. I can wear them with skirts and pants because they can go over the pants. Now there was one thing that I wished was a little different, and that is that when I had them on, there was a little bulk in the back here, But I was like, well, maybe if I have pants on, or maybe if I have on some thick socks, it'll be okay. And when I'm walking, you know, if you see the front and you don't look in the back, you won't be able to tell. But I love them, and that wasn't a deal breaker for me. So yeah, I just got these. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And yeah, I think now I'm done. I can go home and relax.